What's up, guys? Welcome back to my stream. How you all doing? Hope you're all having a good day, afternoon, and or a good night. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So we already been playing this for a few, but I want to play it again because I love Stardew Valley. Stressful as it may be with fishing, everything else is chill. Alright, so we are at 86 followers. Hopefully we can reach to 100 before New Year's because that's when the last day is. If we can't, that's okay. I'm not going to be mad at it, but it's just a follower goal that I wish to get. Let's go ahead and get started. La. So we did 15 days in Stardew Valley. That was pretty big. That was a long video, I think. Day 15 of summer. I checked the weather reports showing that it was going to be an ominous reading, which was going to represent green rain. The spirits were annoyed and living off the land. Then I went outside, picked up some crops like any regular Stardew Valley player would. Then I started to, of course, water the crops, make sure they don't die out on me. After watering my crops, I went to go check on the chicken coop, and I went and check on my chickens who laid 2 eggs. We have Clementine and Steve. Right after collecting their eggs, I went to the bus area to go over to the minecart so I could go down over to Client. So that way I can process the geoids. I also collected some flowers because in this day I'll be also giving out some flowers to upgrade the relationships. After processing the geoids, I went down to Gunther so that way we could donate to the museum. Donating, we got pumpkin seeds in return, and then we went down to the beach, said hi to Alex after collecting some shells and coral so that way we could go ahead and sell them. After saying bye to Alex, I talked to Haley a little bit, trying to again upgrade our relationship status with everyone, and you'll slowly see why. I talked to Gus, gave him a flower, talked to him. Checked whose birthdays were going to start coming. I don't think I gave them anything, not quite sure. Then I went back to my farm. Back at my farm, I just sowed everything that I didn't really need and started organizing. I created a mayo dispenser and what was that? I forgot what it's called, like a beer thing or preserver barrel something where basically it just dries out fruit. Started to clear up my area by chopping the trees, getting rid of the weeds. Then I went back and I started to test a theory, but I went to go and just really give gifts. Someone said that if you give someone the same color of the hair, they will like it. After that, I went to bed, and that was the end of day 15 of summer year 1. Day 16 of summer. Today it was the green rain that has a pond over us. So really we didn't do that much anything today. Just showed that everyone was going to take shelter in the saloon, and then nothing to really worry about here. So I just did my basic lives of farming, and during this time all I did was chop trees, literally just chopping away. Then I went over to the saloon since this was going to be a very, very easy way to talk to everyone. So this was really easy to get the relationship up. Now I did try giving people gifts, but found out that it didn't really work. So I had to just move on with my day. And I just went back into my farm, did some more farming, got some seeds, and then we just got some more vegetables. Then I decided to go over to what is it called? Oh my gosh. Whatever that's called. I found out that there were some donations I could give to the community center. Yeah, so I went over to the community center and gave some of the stuff and started looking at what else I need to get. And then really that was all of day 16. I did level up, and I decided to level up on the forester where trees drop more, and then I leveled up my farming as well. And that was the end of day 16. Day 17, I do what I always do, check the TV for the weather and spirits, get my crops and water my crops. And instead of checking on my chickens, I decided to actually organize my chest where I get all the fruits, vegetables, and flowers, making another chest inside my house so that way I could have more space for wood and seeds in that other chest, which I still do now, which is really convenient and really helpful. Then I went to check on my animals, realizing they were probably starving, and I realized it's not Clementine, it's Clemmy. That's what my other chicken's name was. Went over to Clint to upgrade my axe, and then I went down into the mines, and this entire day I just started mining my life away. After mining, I went to the Adventures Guild, seeing what I need to kill later on if I go into the mines. Then all I did was went back to my house and call it a night, and that was the end of day 17. Day 18, I didn't check the TV this time, which was really, really unusual, but I watered my farm, did all of that basic stuff, really. Went fishing. Then I walked around a little bit and found out about the trout tournament where there was the rainbow trout. So that's when I realized I was able to do that. So that was what I was going to do and went to bed. Really, nothing really special here, just fishing and farming. So that way on day 19, what we decided to do was now I finally checked the TV, basic, very basic stuff. And I just went mining since there's nothing really else for me to really do. And I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be Sam's birthday. But we leveled up in combat, and now we were on day 20. Okay, now day 20. We looked at the weather, see it was going to be stormy, went fishing for more rainbow trout things, and look at this money we made just from fishing. I'm pretty sure we caught a chest with a diamond inside, so that must have been really, really pretty awesome. And now it's day 21 where it is no longer raining, or it was raining, so I didn't have to water my crops, and I went fishing once again for more rainbow trout. End of day 21, got some money. What happened to the fishes, I don't know because I didn't see it. But on to day 22. Day 22 is actually when I end the stream, but what I like to do before I end is I like to check whenever someone's birthday, see if there's any help wanted, see if I get any rewards, if I donate to the museum, in which case I didn't. Go over to Clint and process the geoids to see if there's anything. Really, I just check everything and then I quit, so that way the day just entirely resets. But this was a really short video. This was 8 minutes, so I hope this was enjoyable. I don't think it really was. It was just kind of a brief summary of what I did. But this is kind of new to me, so I want to kind of make shorter videos from my streams. So hopefully it wasn't that all bad. But other than that, hope you'll have a good day, afternoon, and or a good night. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!